Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to War Thunder. So we've got the new patch 1.77 just around the corner and this tank is going to be in it. Yes, the Challenger 1's come to the British lineup. What an amazing tank's going to be. So I thought let's have a quick look at the history of this tank and what's going to happen with it. So it's going to be a rank 9 vehicle, be a top tier tank, and of course it's got the same gun as the Chieftain, but it's got better mobility and better armour. So let's have a look, see how it come about. The successful line of the British main battle tanks that start with the Comet progressed to the new millennium with the Challenger 1. It was based on the sheer and expert version of the Chieftain designed in 1976 by the military vehicles and engineering establishment of the Chubam to equip the Shah of Iran's armoured regiments. However, the Iranian Revolution in 1979 put paid to that deal and the British Army became the recipient of what proved to be an excellent stopgap between the Chieftain and the Challenger 2, and one that saw more desert use than was perhaps envisaged in the late 1970s. The British Army was identified a need to replace its aging Chieftains and had been cooperating with the joint European venture MBT-80. When this fell through, the availability of the Challenger 1 led in September 1978 to an MOD order for 243 tanks from RAF Leeds. The first tanks being delivered to the Royal Hussars in April 1983. And further MOD orders brought the final total built to 420. It served with the British Army until around 2000, when it was superseded by the Challenger 2. The bulk of the British Army Challengers had a second life when in March 1999 it was agreed that 288 would be superseded supplied to Jordan, where it was renamed the Al Hussein with a new unmanned turret. The most obvious difference to the Chieftain was Challenger's special ceramic composite Chubam armour, which was developed to improve resistance to heat rounds and shatters KE projectiles. The new technology was shared with the Americans, whose M1 Abrams used the armour. Its main armament was the Royal Ordnance 120mm L11A5 rifled main gun, which has more than proved its worth in the First Gulf War. Operation Granby and the British involvement of the Operation Desert Storm reported the Challengers destroyed some 300 Iraqi main battle tanks for no loss. It included a T-72 killed at over 5 kilometres, 3 miles, the longest tank-on-tank kill in history. After its embarrassingly poor results in 1987, the Canadian Army Trophy competition, there had been some doubts about the Challenger, whose automotive reliability has been questioned. The Gulf War dramatically dissipated these concerns. Of the 59 Challengers that attacked with the 4th Armoured Brigade, 53 ended the battle intact after an advance of some 350 kilometres or 220 miles. And by the end of the war, thanks to the tireless work of the Remy and Vickers, Challenger had a better serviceability record than the Abrahams. The replacement for the Challenger 1 carries the name and shares its predecessor's hull and automotive parts. It is, however, a very different beast that has been considerably improved, boasting a second generation Chubam armour called Dorchester armour, a virtually new turret with the latest generation digital computer technology, range finding, sighting, a state-of-the-art MBC suite, and improved Royal Ordnance L30 or 120mm rifled main gun, with the coaxially mounted McDonnell Douglas helicopter system's 7.62mm chain gun. The main gun will be updated with a 120mm smoothbore gun capable of firing standard NATO ammunition as part of the Challenger Lethality Improvement Programme. Developed privately by Vickers, the MOD ordered 386 Challenger 2s and 22 driver draining tanks in 2 orders of June 1991 and 1994, valued at just over 1.3 million. After a competition that included the M1A2 Abrahams and Leopard 2, Oman also ordered 38 Challenger 2s. Deliveries began in January 1998 to the Royal Scots Dragoons Guards in Germany. In 2003, 16 Challenger 2s were deployed in the Second Gulf War as 7th Armoured Brigade. They performed excellently with over 90% availability, with the only loss being a tragic blue-on-blue engagement. Yeah, by a thunderbolt. So we've got the Challenger coming to the War Thunder. Not the Challenger 2, by the way. Just thought I'd add that bit in at the end. And let me know what you think down below. Are you looking forward to the Challenger tank? I most certainly am. It's going to be great. Good armour. Same gun as the Chieftain Mark 10. But yeah, better survivability. Better mobility. It's going to be faster. Gets their spots quicker. Good traverse. Great all-round main battle tank. And yeah, definitely going to be worth the grind, hopefully. Of course, we've also got the Abrahams coming. And Leopard 2. So, as always guys, please leave a like if you did, and yeah, subscribe for more. Thank you for watching, and yeah, I will see you next time.